Hello everyone, today's class I am going to teach you the basic of a toolbar and preferences. If you can see that the toolbar in a one line. If you want to make it in a two line, it by clicking on this grayscale you can make it into a two. Next thing is, if you keep a cursor on a tool, you can find the shortcuts of it, like quick selection tool. If you click on W, directly it is going to select the quick selection tool. If you click on E, you are going to see the your in toolbar you have selected the eraser. These are the shortcuts. If you don't know the shortcuts, just keep your cursor on it, you can find the shortcut for it. And if you see this icon, small icon at the end of your tool, if you click on that, by clicking right mouse button, you will find other options. Like in that option you can find more 4 options, like rectangular marquee tool, elliptical marquee tool, and single row marquee tool, and single column marquee tool. First I am going to introduce these tools. Basically, if you drag and leave this toolbar, you can move anywhere in your Photoshop. You can keep here also, but now this time I don't want to keep that. I am keeping it back. If you find blue color, then it is going to stick with this. After if you get a blue color, then leave that. You are going to stick on that. First, for these tools are like for selection and cropping tool. By these tools you can select an object, or you can crop the image, the size how much you want. These under this line you can find more tools. These are like these all tools are related with colors and brushes. After this you can find this is for these 4 tools are related with like text, pen, and basic like rectangle, triangle, other type of things. So you can see here. And last thing, in these 4 tools, these all are for moving tool, and zooming tool, and 3D camera tool, and 3D object tool. These are for 3D thing and moving and getting information about the image more depth. And these these are like a foreground and background colors. For by using this you can color your object or color your photo. This is for a masking. This works now. At this time this was like disabled. If you import image and if you check out, it is going to be work out. Next thing is preferences. What the preferences work? The preferences is a main important thing. You can find these preferences by clicking edit. In this preferences I am going to show you these also. This is like if you don't know any keys, or if you want a shortcut keys of Photoshop, just click on this. You are going to get all the shortcut keys. Just note on your notepad or note in your notes, and just try after when you are working on. Here you can also make a new this. You can also change the shortcut. If I keep A, means it is going to be if I click Ctrl A, the new file is going to be created. But I don't want to change this, because what is default, it is nice for me. and you can also see the shortcut of T. Move tool, for move tool I have to click V. For rectangular marquee tool M. For if I click second I, if I click second time, I am going to go to click this second tool of the marquee tool. If I click L, lasso tool and polygon lasso tool, you can find here all the shortcuts what you want. This is menu. Here in this menu, if you click hide, it is going to be hide like new. This is showing this. These all are these tools: file, edit, image, layers, selection, filters, analysis, 3D, view, windows, help. If you hide something here, you are going to be hide that same thing. If I hide new, means it is not going to be appeared new. And next time I am going to same thing, edit, and this first I have clicked on key shortcuts. This has shown this. If I click on menus, this is the same thing. If I go from here, edit and menus, see this only the tab got changed. Next time I am going to preferences. In this preferences you can find a different preferences. Now I am going to show you what I have shown you here. 1 minute. You can see all this left side navigation. You will find all these preferences. This is the same thing. If I click on edit and keep my cursor here, you can find all the preferences here, the same thing. If I click general K, the all the same preferences here. In this I can increase the performance. If I can move the saved file to C drive, means the storage. Actually in before classes I have said you that if you make a very large file in a Photoshop, the Photoshop is going to show you the Photoshop is not responding and type of that problems. Here you can find the Intel HD graphic I am using. If I want to change this C to D drive or E drive, I can move this and move. It is like a storage. It is like storage value of the Photoshop. If I cross this limit, the Photoshop is going to show me the not responding mode. And I can change this and I can attach this also. I can also increase the MB size, how much it can store, ideal range and everything. This is all about history. It means if I click Control S, means I can go back 20 times back what I have done, and I can go after going back. If I want to come forward, I can come forward 4 levels, and the size of that recognition is 128 KB. And like at the same thing, like cursor, I can change the cursor pointer and graphics, plugins. If I want to keep a plugins like new fonts and everything, I can set here. This is a basic like these all are basic things. If you are going to a advanced level in Photoshop, these are going to be very useful things. Most of times I think 80% we don't use these tools. And here it is like auto update open documents, like if it will save your Photoshop file after some if I click this, it's going to save my file every 2 minutes, like that, like zooming and everything I can set out. Thank you for watching my tutorial. I hope you like my tutorial. Thank you.